Oh, dang it. I forgot to ping everyone on Discord. Uh-oh. Got it. Hold on, everyone. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, hang on. I've got it. I've got it. No, I don't. So unprepared today. Wow, I'm such an amateur. I'm sorry. Sorry. Hi. Oh, now it's gonna download an update. I love that. I love that. I'm nervous to open this box. Can we just say, hey Sai, how you going? Hey Ben, Brick Kid, more good vibes. Lynn, Millennium Bricks. Aw, thank you Sarah, or Sarah, throwing. Sorry. I'm good. Hey Brady. Johnny, hold up. Let me fix this. Oh, Matthew Hans has got it for me. Thank you. Legend. Hey Ali. I gotta reach over. Hold on, I'm failing. Got it. Hey Ben. Lindy, you're always bored. I have seen Venom 2. I have, and then I was watching a video on it yesterday, which was real good. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, Brick Falcon, that's an amazing news. Oh dear. You know what as well is great news? It's the last weekend of the Sydney lockdown. I'm so excited. So excited. Oh dear. Has Matthew Hans just renewed? Thanks! When did this set come out? This set came out in 2016, and I remember seeing photos of this at one of the toy fairs. I'm pretty sure it was New York Toy Fair, and I was like, this thing is so cool, because like, back then, the only Lego I was buying was the Disney minifigure series. That was it. And I really wanted it. But it was expensive. It was 170 Australian. I was not paying for that. Hey, Shy. 270 for the Hobbit set. That is good. That is really good. Oh, Kermie, congratulations on finding them all. So yeah, I've been wanting this. And then, right, the Bugle came out. And everyone was like, you know what would be great with that? The ultimate bridge battle. And I was that person as well. And I was like, ooh. And then one day on stream, I was like, you know what? Let's just check. And I found this one, new in box. The box is really dented, which doesn't matter. I'm going to throw it away anyway. And it was practically retail. I got such a good deal on this. I'm so excited. I got the Quickie Mart set for 110. No, that is amazing. Joe, you took it apart. I mean, I've seen people combine two of these and it looks amazing. Oh dear, here we go. Eee! Yay! And I would love to try and get a second one and make a full bridge because I really want to put this in my cabinet over there. Because I just feel like it's going to match the Bugle perfectly, and I can take Scorpion and Craven and Spider-Girl and the Scarlet Spider and put them all in there. It's going to be amazing. Ooh! Some kid came into the store and got the Temple of Light for free because it was out of the system. Okay, yeah, no, I can't beat that. What's that? Bag 7. I want to do this in like multiple parts because I feel like it's a lot to do all at once. All right, we got bag 1. Wow, this is surprisingly empty. Was this back in the day where like Lego boxes were like just not full? What is that? That's ridiculous. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Okay, well when I pour it out, it looks like a lot more. Okay, we have 5, and there's another taxi in this. Okay, I'll put 7 back in there. 3, 6, 4. Okay, we'll keep that one out. 2. We'll put 5. Maybe we'll do. How many did I say? 7. I'll put 4 back in there for now. Oh, there's a comic too. This is great. Yay! Okay, we've got bag 3. Let's put that on the floor. There we go. The box lid was ripped. Yeah, I don't care too much about this box. I'll just throw it away, which is why, again, it's like, this one was super discounted. Oh, there's 2 of these. Because of the fact that, you know, the box was dented, and that's fine with me. I don't care. Thoughts on the Titanic? There's a lot of things we want to talk about. Firstly, I will do a video on Batman, but I was awake and I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to film and edit this before streaming, but I've done my thumbnail and I've taken all of my photos, so I will talk about it here, but I will do a video on it as well. On the Batman sets, I want to talk about the Titanic as well. Ali has renewed her membership. Thank you. Thanks for becoming a member. We're gonna get the Daily Bugle over the weekend. Good choice. I've started preparing my Daily Bugle video. It's gonna be next week. I've been dying to talk about it for so long, and it's finally time. Look, there's the comic. Love that. Love that. No, BF71. This is one of the greatest sets of all time. Don't like. Oh, there's Hobgoblin in this little comic. Nice. Oh, wait, was the Ghost Rider set released at the same time? There's Captain Stacy. He arrived in one of my Bricklink orders, actually. I've got Captain Stacy now. That's sick. I really want to get Hobgoblin at one point. And maybe a comic book Vulture as well, but that's not happening this month. So, we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, so more good vibes. I love that Batman Tumblr. I think it's the best superhero set that released this coming October. This is a thick manual as well. Woo, love that. Hold on. Alright, I also get a comic. A comic Goblin. This is great. Show the comic. Okay, let's go through it real quick. Yeah, the Batman Tumblr set I really love. Alright, so we've got the first set, which was the Ghost Rider comic set. We have there's the Hobgoblin. Then we have the Boat Octopus Mech, which I recall that set not being that great. And then we have the Bridge Battle. Jeez, this like, teleports me back. There you go. There's the whole comic. I have started watching Squid Game. I've watched the first 2 episodes. And I'm going to finish the 3rd. I've also finished Ted Lasso. Get yourself someone who supports Keely the way that Roy does. Amazing. What's my favorite Lego Marvel set this year? That one. But I understand that not everyone can afford that one. So out of the smaller ones, I think, honestly, my favorite would probably have to be... I mean, I don't know. I haven't built the Shang-Chi ones yet. So it could be the dragon, because I really love the look of the dragon. But, I don't know. No, Brothor's house. Brothor's house is the best out of the small ones. No doubt about that. This Goblin has arm printing. Yo. Also, before we, continue... Matthew Haas, she's really cool. She is so cool. Okay, I have seen all of the Batman sets as well. I got so excited because I was on Twitter. I had an open Instagram and I was on Twitter and I just had a tweet from Justin just saying, YouTube link. So I clicked on it and I saw the set and I was like, I got really excited. Yes, you should Brick Falcon if you are old enough because I know it's quite a dark and violent show. So it's not good for everyone. I don't know, Dino. I've seen 2 episodes so far, but I'm really enjoying it. Green Goblin. Green Goblin. I hope Lynn, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you have rumors for 2022? I've heard the rumors for Marvel. I was literally gonna make a video on it, and I filmed it outside, and I was like, you know what? No. Not doing it today. It was especially since it was just set numbers and all that, but I will talk about that. But one of the first things that I want to talk about is the Titanic, alright? Also, why are all of the land reviews happening now? It's the 9th. Usually they happen in the middle of the month. What's going on? Green Goblin. So, the Titanic got officially revealed, and I had no interest in this set to begin with. But I saw that Tiago got it. Now, same deal with the world map. I had no interest for it. But I watched his review, and I don't know how he managed to entertain me for all of that time on a world map. Don't know. Tiago's reviews are just magical like that. So I watched his entire review, saw it up close, got a look at everything, got very excited at the Easter egg of him in it, which is amazing. And then, it looks really, really cool. They've done an amazing job. There is, barely any gaps. It's so smooth, so neat and tidy. I think Lego has done an amazing job with the Titanic. But realistically, how many people have space for that set? Oh, I will explain my last tweet, David. But, yeah, so realistically, it doesn't make sense. How many people have space for the Titanic? I wish that, I feel if they did an iceberg, it could come off as a bit insensitive. I know that, people were already talking about it, and then, I learned, the whole backstory about, Tiago pitching it and all that. There's Spider-Man. That's my first one of those Spider-Man. Fun fact. Oh no, I just dropped his web. But yeah, it's too massive. But I love the fact that you can break it in half and make it look like it's sinking. Which purely, I think, was just a, like, convenience purpose, not an actual, like, feature, per se. But, you know, I just think it's very expensive, and, like, I can't see who would buy it. Like, if you're a fan of the film Titanic, you're not gonna buy it. If you're a fan of, like, the boat and, like, historical things, like, yeah, okay. But I just don't see any point in it, because it doesn't have the sort of beauty of being the largest Lego set of all time. So, like, that ruins it. I don't understand who this is for. But it looks great. And I pity the person who had to design it, because that seems like a nightmare of a task. Pen, I would go for unpacking. Even though building's more fun. Building's more fun. What was your last tweet? So, right. This is a good segue into the Batman conversation. So, for anyone who doesn't know, right, because I know, like, all the American sort of, like, creators, just, like, I feel like, this is gonna be so mean, and, like, I'm probably gonna offend a lot of people, but I feel like everything sort of revolves around America. Like, when you're an American content creator, because everywhere else, it's like majority of your audience probably lives in America, so you'll mention, like, American pricing and whatever country you're in. So for me, US pricing, Australian pricing, because, like, 40% of you live in the US. I have to work my schedule of posting to when Europe and the US are awake, because that's where majority of people live. But, like, the US content creators, I feel like they only really focus on the US. So it's like, I've seen a lot of people being like, oh yeah, like, these sets release in November. I'm like, no they don't. They release in November for North America. So remember back in June, like, every single year, everyone throws a hissy fit because, okay, this is meant as a joke, everyone. I'm not trying to be mean, but I will come across mean. So every year it gets to June, right? And Harry Potter will release everywhere, but superheroes, Ninjago, Minecraft, they will only release in June everywhere but North America. And every year, without question, everyone in North America goes, I can't get this set, they're not on sale, Lego hates Americans, why are they releasing in August here, it's not I want this sets early, America never gets anything special, we never get stuff early, where, okay, okay, I'm sorry, I've just offended everyone. Alright, now, Pen Plays, good friend, moderator, who's currently unpacking, made an amazing video on why this is the case in the US. And it's because there is a lot of clearance. America is not going to put these new sets on sale when they do all these, like, clearance deals at the end of the year. That's funny. Thank you. Okay. Now, so there is a legitimate reason to why this doesn't happen, okay? And it's because of all of the clearance deals. Like, they have to do all of their clearance. They have to do, like, their stock takes and all of that before these sets can go on sale, which is why they release in August. And then to every America, yes, you should. Pen, please go and fetch a link and put it in the chat. If you want to see it and you want it to be properly explained, because I'm not going to do this well because I don't live in the States, watch the video that Pen will send. And then everyone always just sort of goes like, we never get anything special. That's a lie. Where was the Bespin Jewel sold only? North America. Specifically the US. Where was Wonder Woman sold? Where was the Nebulon sold? Where was the Black Widow set? So, oh, wait, was that the US? Oh, I see. Okay. Now, 6-pack of minifigures. That's not a thing here. That's not a thing in Europe from as far as I'm aware. It's only a thing in, let me hear it, North America. So, North America gets all these things special. Now, the Batman sets are coming out in November there. Okay, when do they come out here and every other country? Is it a month, 2 months? Am I hearing 2 months later, just like the summer sets? They're coming out in January 1st, did someone say? Oh, so what I'm hearing, right, is that America's getting sets early? Exactly. So it's like, I understand, Pen. I understand that there's a reason, it's because of the Comic-Con, but it's like, it's still something that you guys got. But yeah, Batman, so the 6-pack of minifigures. Thank you, David, for confirming. See, no 6-packs in Europe. So you guys got 6-packs of minifigures, which made it so much easier to avoid duplicates. You get the Batman sets early. Other non-Americans complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just complaining about the fact that the Americans complain when we get to summer. Like, it's annoying that I'm gonna have to wait 2 extra months. Like, no one's gonna watch my reviews, my man. And like, I'm gonna have to wait extra, but like, it's fine. Like, I'm only gonna buy the Batcave anyway, which we'll get to anyway. But it's more just every time it gets to summer, everyone's like, this isn't fair. All of these sets come out early everywhere else. Americans get nothing. And then everyone's like, they take it as a personal attack from Lego that they don't get anything, yet it's because of clearance. Anyway, sounds like you're complaining. I am a little bit. Like, I saw that and everyone's like, November. And I was like, yay. And then I looked it up and it said January. I was like, oh. Like, it's not that bad. Like, I have to wait a couple of extra months. That's fine. I'm not gonna die. It's fine. But yeah, it just annoys me that every June, it's like, why are all of these sets not available? You can get them shipped from the US to you. I have another plan. I'm not gonna explain my other plan, but I have another plan. It will still be late, but like, not as late. So it's fine. It's fine. There you go. That's the USA in the nutshell. That's what I feel. That's just more time to save money. That precious AT-AT money. Pen, that's funny of you to assume that I'm going to buy that set. Ha ha ha. So, there we go. Anyway, so now I want to talk about the actual sets themselves. Like I said, I'm going to make a full video on this, going more into detail, but the Technic-car, don't care for it. Overall, I really like the set designs. The only one that I don't like, and this isn't Lego's fault, this is the movie's fault, is the Batmobile set. I think as a set, it's great. It's great. I really like it. I love the two figure, okay, we'll talk about the Batman figure later, but I really like the figure selection. I think the car's design, it matches the car, but the problem is, I don't like the car's design. So there's that. I definitely offended North America. Oh, that's fine. I'm getting warm now. It was really cold in my room earlier, but it's going to be hot today. You can tell that it's a warm Australian day because there's smoke outside. Everyone's back burning. But yeah, I just... Exactly, Pen. To me, the new Batmobile, and this is down to the movie itself and like the set designers and all of them, like, it just doesn't feel like a Batmobile to me. It just feels like a car. And that's not something that I really particularly want. And like the only reason that I would buy that set is for the Penguin. I could just buy the minifigure. I don't need that Batmobile. I love the fact that it matches the Batcave, but I just don't like the overall design. Maybe I should get it just because it's a Batmobile and I love having different Batmobiles, but I don't know. So there's that. How do I get into your country? Apparently they're not going to let tourists in until next year. I want to get out of this place. It's not fun. The fact that they're doing that is ridiculous. I mean, at least I can leave. No one else can come in though. It's a prison island. Help me. The Catwoman set, the smallest set, $10. Not a 4+ set. Great. Love that. However, like, I really love the bat symbol and how it can glow in the dark. I think that's really cool. The bike designs as well look really good, but I don't need it because I don't particularly need those builds and the characters come in the Batcave. So yeah, Ali, I'll probably get that one. The small one though, not gonna bother. The Batcave though, I really like this one. It's kind of giving me like Spider-Man at the Sanctum Workshop vibes, but better. It's what I wanted the Sanctum Workshop to be, a complete set. And I really like it. The fact that it looks like a train station is pretty cool. I really like that. I love the Bat computer. I love that giant map piece. It looks really cool. I love the fact that it looks like it comes with a bike. You get a lot of figures. You get that weird secret identity for Bruce Wayne. Odd. But overall, I really like the set design, how it looks like a train station, how the computer can move. You can take it out. You can combine it with the Batmobile. Really, really cool. Big fan of that. Definitely going to buy that as soon as I get the chance to. Really like it. And it's a good price too, I'm pretty sure, when you buy Batman over Ninjago. That's just because I don't follow Ninjago anymore. I mean, I never stopped loving Batman. Do you have a Lego room? This is it. This is it, fam. I wish I had a Lego room. I really do. The Batcave does look pretty cool. It is. It's like, it's the best set out of all of those to me, and I really like it, and I think that this is going to be a really good thing for DC sets in the future. Like, I'm really, really excited. When do you make a new sig fig, by the way? A couple of months ago. I just upgraded it with, like, my new style. I need to upgrade my zombie one that I've changed the profile picture of on Instagram already. I want to upgrade that to the newer style with, like, shading. Even this one, though, needs slightly upgrading. What's my favorite Eternal set? It's between the Rise of the Domo and the Inarisham Shadow. Because I really like that mech, but its feet are weird, and the Deviant just doesn't feel like it properly fits in. So I feel like I'd have to go with the biggest one. But all of them are really good builds. I just feel like you don't need to buy all 4 of them. Just buy the big 2 if you can, and then buy the figures if you want all of the Eternals. That's sort of what I would personally do. That's my plan here. That's so cool, Joe. I wish I could do that. Part of me was tempted to be like, Lego City on a budget, and then I just like put it on like a tiny table. All right, that's the other thing I want to talk about. S-Tick, thank you for reminding me. The Marvel leaks. So, like I said, I filmed a video on this and I was just like, you know what? No, there's no photos to show. It's just information. And I feel like, considering I was 8 hours late, not happening. If it was Harry Potter, fair enough. Like, that's the main theme on this channel. Marvel is a close second, but like, we ain't doing it. So, the Spider-Man sets, they all have the 4+ numbering, which makes me think that they're going to be 4+ sets. And I went and looked at like a lot of the character designs at the time when I was planning to do a video. And I think that Rhino will be a minifigure, and I think that Hulk will be a minifigure. And I'm tempted to see what that's like. It sounds like it could be pretty cool. The Doc Ock one confuses me because I'm like, Doc Ock's what? Like, they never really finished what the set's called. But that one sounds like it would be pretty cool as well. But the big ones are the 3 mechs, the Doctor Strange set, and the Buildable Iron Man. Right. What's my favorite Thanos big fig? Where is he? It's the one from the recent set. I can't quite reach him. He's a bit far away. Now, okay. Firstly, let's talk about the Wolverine Mech, because this is the one that I am so excited for. All right, so a couple of you guys, you might know that I recently bought Deadpool. He's over there. Do you see that slightly red blur? That's Deadpool. I bought him to add to the Bugle, and at the time I was tempted to get Wolverine as well. And I was like, you know what? Nah, not gonna do it. Then I hear the news about the Wolverine Mech, and I was like, yes, I'm so glad that I didn't buy it. I reckon the mech firstly is gonna have like those clip pieces that you can stick a bar into, and then you'll have like 3 bars, and that will be his hands, so that he's got like his claws and he can punch. I really hope it's gonna be like a comic suit, because there's no MCU suit. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be a $10 mech. People are specifically gonna buy it for this figure, and I think it will sell really well, that they'll be like, oh, people want X-Men stuff, and then maybe we'll start to get more. Iron Man mech, I could not care less about. I don't need it. Boring. Black Panther mech, not surprised that they're making one. I thought that that could be the case, but I've got a Black Panther figure. I'm all good. Do you think Wolverine will have the cowl? I'm not sure. They could bring back the mold if they've still got it, which would save them money, but it would really decrease the value of the other ones, which again, like, they made a new Tumblr. Like, that could be a thing. Wolverine is the Miles Morales equivalent for 2022. That's so true. Everyone wants it. But the thing is, as well, it's like, I don't think that Wolverine, unlike Miles, is going to be put into another set. So it's like, Wolverine, it's like, you get the mech, like, that's the one place to buy him. Because, like, Miles appeared in the Bugle, and, like, it made me regret buying the mech, because I bought the mech for Miles. Because if I didn't do that, then every single figure in that Bugle would have been brand new for me, which would have been amazing. But I am so... Can we get some up dog, please? You mean up dog? Ha! What's up, dog? Dad, sorry. Making an old mold again isn't as hard if the original cast is still available. That's what I thought, right? Because if they've still got it, it's going to be a lot cheaper, and then we could get the helmet, which I would personally prefer, because then you can do helmet, hairpiece swap out, and even if they don't do the hairpiece, I'll go and buy it, even though I'm pretty sure it's quite expensive. But I'm so excited for the Wolverine mech. Day one purchase for me, hyped. The next thing I wanted to talk about were the other 2 regular Marvel sets, because, like, you guys know, I don't buy Spider-Man play sets. Like, the Bugle is perfect for me. That's what I like. This bridge, again, this is like the Bugle, but smaller, and cheaper. These are the sets that I enjoy. I'm not going to buy 4+ Spider-Man sets. Not happening. I haven't even bought the Disney ones, all of them. But there is a Doctor Strange set, which I think will probably release on January 1st. Don't quote me on that. That's just my opinion and my guess. Because if the trailer really does come out in December with No Way Home, like, January makes sense. What's your favorite Marvel mech? Well, I'm excited for the new Wolverine one. And I've only got the Captain America one and the Miles one. So I'd say Cap. I liked the giant shield. I wish I still had the bridge. Wait, you got rid of it? How do you become a member? I love your reviews on your channel. There is a link in the description, which hopefully should work. If not, if you're on a laptop, you scroll down and click the little button. How much did you manage to get the spider bridge for? It was like $10 or something above retail. It was amazing. I will do, Lynn, once I get the like extra bathrooms and stuff. I was thinking about doing the Slytherin bathroom and gutting out the Chamber of Secrets. Not Slytherin bathroom, Slytherin common room. What was I talking about? Spider-Man. Right. No, not Spider-Man. Sanctum. So I wish that there was 2 Doctor Strange sets. One just feels like a too little, unless they do like a spoiler set like they did for Civil War and hopefully do for No Way Home. It just feels like a bit too little for Doctor Strange. I would have loved to have seen more. Hey, Sai, how are you going? How's your night been? So I'm looking forward to it. I can see it potentially, it will have Doctor Strange, possibly Wong, possibly Wanda, possibly Loki. That's my only guesses. But I'm really excited to see what that one's like. Love Doctor Strange, and that movie is probably going to be amazing. What? What do you mean what? Sorry. More context, please. I talk a lot. Wait, since when was there a new Doctor Strange movie? People, keep up. It's coming out in, like, March. Or February. I can't remember which one it is. It might be February. Yeah, hi, Sai. Oh, not you, Sai. Different Sai. UK Sai. British Sai. Is Loki a multiverse of madness? Apparently he is, because there's an interview of Tom Hiddleston talking about how he spent his 40th birthday as Loki, and at the time, he was in London. And why would he be dressed up as Loki if the show had already wrapped filming? Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I know, can you believe he's going to be in his own film? So yeah, there's theories that Loki could be in it, which makes sense, you know, given the prospect of his show and all of that. Like, I can see that happening. What did you think of the What If finale? It was alright. It was a finale. It didn't, like, particularly wow me. I feel like the action wasn't that interesting. Like, Doctor Strange literally carried the team. You should get lights for the Bugle. I'm thinking about it. I really am. Theories make it sound like another Avengers movie like No Way Home. I feel like there's going to be a lot of that going on in the future, like with the multiverse. But then there's also people being like, oh, the What If characters could appear, like Hayley Atwell as Captain Carter, which would be cool. Would be cool. Thor Love and Thunder in May. I forget that it's coming that early. I'm so excited for Thor Love and Thunder. I mean, they're going to be great movies, both of them, but it's going to be fantastic. I do Hulk. We just talked about them. They are amazing. What's your favorite Marvel movie? What is it on my list? It's either Civil War or Infinity War. I'm going to do a proper ranking video very shortly, and then a second ranking video, which is a bit more of like a meme than an actual ranking video. But I'm excited. If you were assembling your own Guardians of the Multiverse from the MCU, which 5 heroes would you pick? Ooh. I mean, do any of the universes have like an alive Vision? Because like Zombie had Vision, but he died. Because I would say Vision, firstly. Zombie Wanda. Not that you would be able to sort of like tell her what to do, but you would need Wanda. Captain Marvel could get lost. She's so annoying. What If made me hate her more, which is not a good thing. I would go Doctor Strange, no doubt, and Party Thor. Because like, I feel like despite him just being like a fun like bro, like, he would be incredibly helpful. He just wouldn't know it. And then, I mean, Captain Carter didn't really do much. Neither did Killmonger, I feel like. I don't know. Not yet, Ali. I'm filming my next Reddit review today, so I'm very, very excited. Not Homecoming? No. There are flaws in Homecoming. I can say that. As much as I love Homecoming, and it is a fun film, It just is not the same. Captain Marvel is very annoying. Literally, the bro-through episode, I wanted to, like, they should be trying to save Captain Marvel and make her look like a better character, not making me want to punch her in the face. Big problem there. What about the Hollyverse? Oi, I love the Hollyverse. Killmonger did nothing. He literally just, like, stole a stone and was like, yep, that's me done. It's like, alright, that's fine. Joe, I would wait because it's done by upvotes. So unless you can get a lot of upvotes in one day. There you go. Just a banana. I'm so excited for Sora to come in to Smash. I did win, and I'm glad I did, because otherwise I think it would have been a lot worse watching the episode. Like, if I had no clue that Gamora was supposed to have an episode, I'd be like, what's this? But at least I knew, and I was like, okay, fair enough. They made the characters dumber. Hey, don't be mean to the zombies episode. That was fun. That was fun. Imagine what happens when they force her to not only work with a team, but also a kid in the Marvel. I can see her being so mean. I'm just like, oh, not excited. Not excited. I mean, I am. Also, can we talk about how they're getting a bit too much Marvel content now? Like, to be able to keep up with the main timeline. Like, I'm talking about specifically with the announcement to the Agatha Harkness show. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm very excited. But surely that shouldn't be, like, essential viewing. If that makes sense. Like, it's more just like, hey, you're a fan of Marvel. If you want extra content, watch this. Instead of, no, you have to watch this to be able to follow the plot. Because I don't understand why me watching a show that's set way before should be essential to the future MCU plot. I don't know. It feels like it's just getting a tiny bit too much. Just a bit. Just a bit. I don't think it's too overwhelming. It's just not much effort to keep up or watch the stuff. No, but I'm talking about, like, as someone who's up to date and seeing everything, it's really easy for us to just keep going. But for people who are new or are just starting out, there is so much to catch up on. Like, so much. Who wants an Agatha show? Me. Agatha Harkness is great. It's amazing. I finally ordered the X-Men Sentinel set for my collection. Ooh, I like comics. That's sad considering there's a new Wolverine mech. Makes that Wolverine a bit less special. But that still looks like a cool... Like, the figures in that set are awesome. They really are. Exactly, Ali. And that's what I feel like is exactly the point. It's like, hey, you know what? People like Agatha Harkness. People are going to watch it if we make it. So why not make money? Which, I mean, I guess it's fair. But it just like... It feels like it's just for the sake of it, rather than just like, hey, we have a really interesting story to tell. Here it is. And I don't like that. I don't like that. What If release feels overwhelming. At least with What If, like, you don't have to watch it. Like, we all just watched it because we're like, hey, we like Marvel shows. Let's watch this because it's something that comes out that's new each week. Which, like, luckily you don't have to go and watch it if you sort of, like, want to watch all the movies and all that. So I guess that's okay. I hope they make Agatha Harkness a comedy. That would be so good. So good. Roy Kent is the GOAT. Roy Kent is amazing. Can we I wanted to punch Nate in that last episode. The last 2 episodes. You know what? Just thinking back, I want to punch Nate from Ted Lasso. He is worse than Jamie Tart was in season 1. For anyone who hasn't watched Ted Lasso, please go and watch it. See, Pen, I reckon she'll appear in Doctor Strange. I really do. I mean, I like comics. If they do it like WandaVision where it's a mini-series, I think we're off to a good start. Lots of punching. No, Jamie was so much worse. All right, no. Let's talk about Ted Lasso for a second. I'm going to lose so many people's attention right now. Okay, so Nate, his ego is bigger than anyone else's in that show. He is so full of himself. He thinks he can do no wrong. He expects people to, like, treat him a certain way. He thinks he's the best person ever just because he, like, helped out a few times. And, like, he just wants attention. Like, he wants to be popular. He wants to be famous and all of that. Like, he thinks he can get away with anything. Jamie Tart has had a rough childhood. Like, he got bullied, he got abused by his father, and because he was a famous footballer, he had a platform to be a bully. So he was a bully, but now he's like trying to get better, he's improving, whereas Nate hasn't had that platform, so he's internalized it, and he's like always sneaky and being like rude and crude to people and just always out to get him. Like, I would not trust him with anything. No, not happening. Not happening. So Nate is dangerous. At least Jamie knows that he's been a bully, whereas Nate thinks he's perfect. Not happening. I think the problem with the modern MCU is that it's all world-ending problems compared to Phase 1 and early 2. It's more of a small scale, like Tony had a terrorist group and Ant-Man was a heist movie. That's why I love Ant-Man. It's so true though, it's like everything is like a world-ending event. Like, can we just tone it down a tiny bit? Like, I know that like, if you're tackling the multiverse, like these things are very big levels. But, like, I really hope that Thor is a bit more grounded in that level because, like, Doctor Strange and Spider-Man are gonna have to be that level because they're tackling the multiverse. Like, I love how, like, WandaVision was just, like, it's just this town. Like, it's just this small town. You're all good. So, it's like, I really hope that Thor's like that. I would love that. Let's talk about something else. Ben, you are rude. That's why I can't wait for Hawkeye. Hawkeye will be good for that reason. And, like, even Falcon and the Winter Soldier to an extent, like, while I didn't particularly like the way that the show was paced or anything like that, the story that they were telling while they did it in a really odd way with Mama Dodie and, like, having villains that no one really cared about, I love the fact that it was all sort of self-contained and it was like, oh, good. Just a small town girl. We need a What If Zombie CMF. I mean, we got 2 from that show. In a 12-character CMF. Is that not enough for you? What are your top 3 Lego Marvel sets? 1. That's easy. But it's when we go down that it gets harder. Bro Thor's house has to be one of them. And what other... Oh, the Age of Ultron Hulkbuster. I don't know what it is about that set, but I really like it. And I think it's just because of the scale of the Hulkbuster. Like, for its time, it was really good. These days, the build's not as spectacular. But I really like the scale of it. I really do. Warrior Gleek. Yeah, I rewatched a lot of it last year. Cannot tell me that you... Tell me you were a fan of the Flash show and rewatched all of Grant Gustin's episodes without telling me that you went back and... You know what I mean. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Ultimate Quinjet is amazing. Which one's that one? Is it the newer one? Because I really like that. Ronan is definitely one of the worst villains in the MCU. Ronan is the worst villain because you don't understand why he's doing the things he's doing. And when you have Thanos in the movie, it makes him seem a lot less intimidating. Like, it ruins it. I like when Jamie Stark says, Kile. Kile, can I talk to you? Wait, that wasn't right. Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say here. I love Ted Lasso. I really want to make, like, a Ted Lasso figure. No, you know what? I was going to make a tweet being like, so when are we getting AFC Richmond as the next Lego stadium, even though it's not, like, it's a real stadium place, but, like, it's not a real club. Anyway, I'd love that. In Captain Marvel, Ronan does nothing. That's very true. Ronan's just there. Like, he just exists. The figure's really cool. Marvel Spider-Man 2 thoughts. Wait, as in, like, the movie or the game? We have too many Spider-Man 2s. Also, I watched Spider-Man 2 yesterday. Fun time, even though now is not the stream to talk about it. After we watched the episode, because I watched it with my mum. She watched the first one with me, and I was like, Mum, guess what Friday is? And she was like, what? And I was like, Ted Lasso and Spider-Man Day. So she agreed to sit down, and SDMA, thank you for becoming a member. Why is it? Oh, it's refreshed, 2 months. Lovely. Thanks for the free money. Just kidding. That was really bad of me. Sorry, let's forget that ever happened. The game. Oh, I'm excited. So we were watching Spider-Man 2 and Mum was really engaged in it. Usually she'll be on her iPad, like playing Candy Crush while we watch something. Nope. Full attention on Spider-Man 2. Whew. So then, after we finished the movie, I put on the No Way Home trailer and it got to the end and I paused it and I said, Mum, who's that? She was like, I don't know. And then like 5 seconds later, she was like, oh, it's Arms Guy. And I was like, yes, thank you. Wait, how old is this? That too old. Too old that it was revealed, I'm pretty sure, at a New York Comic Con. When was the last time that happened? It's 2016. But dang, this set is held up, I think, at least. I think. Hey Matt, how you going? Should have probably said that before I read out your comment. Love your channel. I've been following you since early last year, enjoying the live stream and getting ready to build some Lego. I love Brotho's house as well. Can't wait to build it. Oh, thank you, Linda. I loved Brothor's house. It was just too small. Like, I was building it, I was like, is that it? Really? But I really like that set. I love it. And there's going to be nothing like that in the future. So if you haven't bought Brothor's house, highly recommend it next time there's a promo. Black Friday, especially since they're doing back orders for it. Good idea. That set's almost as old as Asen. Don't say that. That's scary. That is scary. I am very excited for Hawkeye on Disney+. It's going to be really good. And you know what else is good? It was filmed in New York. It wasn't filmed in Atlanta to make it look like New York. Because one thing that I've noticed, like rewatching the Raimi Spider-Man movies, which if you haven't joined in our Spider-Man marathon, this week is Spider-Man 2, and I'll see you all on Monday. Is the fact that the Raimi movies feel like New York. Like, it's hustle, and it's bustle, and it's busy, and it's chaotic, and it's crowded, and you just don't get that with the newer Marvel movies. Like, the closest that the Avengers got was just, like, the building where, like, Cap comes in, and there's all the people, like, evacuated. Otherwise, like, Spider-Man, it doesn't feel like Queens. The streets are too empty. It just doesn't feel right. So, I don't know. I know I just a banana. I can't believe everyone keeps getting the name wrong. I made a Lego AFC Richmond team. Yes. I want to get one of the German soccer stars so I can, like, get the little football and then, like, make Ted Lasso and make myself a team. Like, I want to make Rebecca and Keely and Higgins and Roy and Jamie and Sam. I love it. Love it, love it. See, everyone's out there here making Squid Game sets. What about Ted Lasso? What if, spoilers, could you rank the members of the team from the finale? I mean, it's been long enough since the episodes come out. And I'm pretty sure they put up a poster. Well, Doctor Strange is number 1. He carried the team. Next up, I want to put Brothor. Now, people probably are saying that this should be Peggy. I don't think so. I think that the story really pushed Peggy more than she really needed to. Like, anyone could have done what she did, I feel. And I feel like they just made it Peggy because, you know, yay, girl power. Like, we know how Marvel loves doing that. Like, hun, you have Scarlet Witch in the universe. Like, you don't need to force it. Come on. Then I'll put Peggy. Then Gamora. Killmonger. I can't remember who else was on the team. I hope that's everyone, because I've forgotten everyone else on the team. And if there's anyone else, that just shows you how important they were to the story, because I can't remember them. If I could replace one of the members with Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, who would it be? Killmonger. Bye. Did not trust him at all. Nah. He's all for himself. I was like, mate, stop. Doctor Strange saved everyone. No one will tell me otherwise. If Doctor Strange hadn't cast that spell, Peggy couldn't have done her thing. Star-Lord T'Challa. I forgot about T'Challa. I mean, I feel like he didn't do much either. We'll put him above Killmonger. Gamora made a mistake, so we'll put him above her too. There we go. There we go. And then, did the Watcher technically do anything? Like, he literally beat up Ultron. How come he didn't do anything? Like, he was beating him up in the last episode. Why did he not step in? Rude. I have Charlie. We talked about the... Oh dear, have I got a bubble? No. Talked about them at the beginning of the stream, but I will rank them. Batcave. Batmobile. Motorcycles. Technic. Mainly because I don't like Technic. That's it. Imagine if they included Thanos in the team. Literally, why didn't you just go and grab Thanos? There's a hair stuck under here, and I can't peel the sticker off. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's staying under there. Dang it. I mean, it gives the wall texture, I guess. I guess. These are old stickers. These don't work the same way. What are your top 5 Marvel superheroes without counting Spider? Lynn, that's just cruel. That's mean. That's like saying, hey, rank the Justice League, but without Wonder Woman. Or Batman. I mean, for me, Wonder Woman, girl boss. Wonder. Thor. I have to look at my figures because like there's so many characters. Wanda, Thor, Cap. I love Cap. Ooh. Ant-Man. Honestly, Ant-Man is underrated. Ant-Man's very helpful. And ooh. Groot. Groot deserves better. I mean, technically he's a Guardian, but he was in the Avengers sequence. Also, I was watching this video about someone who was saying, hey, I didn't really like Avengers Endgame. And honestly, I feel kind of similar. Like, I enjoy it, but like, it also kind of underwhelms me at the same time. Like, I think for what it is, it did a good job, but like, it felt, I don't know, something was just off. And one of the things they said, which is something that I haven't even considered before, is the fact that because the pacing is so rushed, you don't even realize that this is the first time that Star-Lord has stepped back on Earth since he got abducted. And I was like, wait, what? And then it suddenly hit me and I was like, he's been avoiding Earth for so long because his mum died, and all of a sudden, like, he's back on Earth and we get no moment of that. We get no, like he's at Tony Stark's funeral and he's just, mate, what? Like, it just made me realize just how sort of like, how rushed Endgame really had to be. It was insane. I mean, Black Widow is really good. And Bucky. I love Bucky. Time travel was a cop-out, I thought. I mean, I remember seeing like the leaks and stuff of like, them in New York and like Cap's in his old suit and they have the wristbands and people are like, time travel. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I get it, but it felt rushed. And like, it really felt like we just had to go and have closure for all of these characters just for the sake of it. Like, oh look, we're gonna go back to New Jersey. Hey, look, Howard Stark. Oh, look at that, Peggy. Remember, she exists so that we can make Steve's storyline come to its great his like nice conclusion. Like, they could have done that better, I feel like. And we didn't have time to like mourn Black Widow's death. Like, that's the one big complaint that I have of it, is that like we didn't get to rush it. Like, it just went so close. Is everyone getting Lego Titanic boat? Nope. If I did though, I would put it in my pool and watch it sink. Yep. That's me. I never noticed that. See, neither. We need a scene where Star-Lord visits his mum's grave. I would love that. Or even just the fact that, like, you know, maybe someone went to go and check up on him. Like Rocket. Like, Rocket had so much sort of heart in that movie and so much growth during that 5-year time gap. Like, I'm surprised he didn't sort of go up to Star-Lord and be like, hey, dude, are you all right? Like, I know you haven't been to, like, Earth in a long time. Like, are you coping? Everything? Like, are you okay? So, I don't know. I feel like it could have been alright. Like, the time travel didn't bother me too much, but I'm just, like, I feel like they needed to slow it down a tiny bit. I'm about to hop on a 2-hour plane. I don't know what movie to download, Homecoming or Black Widow. I mean, do you want to sleep or do you want to be entertained? Homecoming is the option. Look, Black Widow's not that bad, but, like, it's not a Black Widow movie. It's a Yelena movie. Those weird Batman leaks. What? They're not weird. It's off the new movie. Caleb, it's off the new Robert Pattinson movie. Did you not notice? Oh, Caleb, I'm sorry. It's off the brand new movie, the one that hasn't come out yet. I have not seen Umbrella Academy. Personally, I don't really feel like I have any interest in it anymore. I'm tired of multiverse stuff. I feel like it's sort of being crammed down our throats. Like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Loki, I get it. But like after What If, like I get that that's the concept of the show, But I just hope that, like, we sort of get a little bit of a break from it, because I feel like when Ant-Man comes out, like, that's, like, another one. I'm like, please. Like, I love it, but I want it to work and have, like, a proper purpose. Pattinson and not Patterson. Shh, that's how I've said it for years. I'm sorry with the loop, I didn't even realize. Oh dear. Oh dear. What have you got? Ideas have you got for your painting project? Shh, that's a spoiler. That is a spoiler. They need to make a Lego Doctor Strange Supreme. Imagine if we get that in the Doctor Strange set. Like, imagine if Doctor Strange Supreme comes back. 4-4 is a multiverse one too. What? Why? Why does Thor need to be in the multiverse? Can't we just have something exist in its own little universe for once? Like Spider-Man. Great, this is amazing. Everyone loves Spider-Man, it's existed for years. This makes sense. Doctor Strange as well, makes sense. The whole concept of the multiverse got introduced in his movie. But, like, why does Thor need to be in the multiverse? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's unnecessary. Still don't like the idea. Hey, Robert Pattinson's a good actor. He just got dealt some bad cards. Oh, my mum's calling me. Let me just mute myself real quick. My mum had to go to Bunnings to pick up a plant. And I said, hey mum, by the way, I'm live streaming at 12. So I answered the phone and I was like, Mum, what time did I say I was live streaming? She's like, oh, what are we having for lunch? Hey, can you go and ask your dad? And I was like, no mum, I can't. You'll have to call him, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rodrigo, a perfect example of that. The Devil All the Time on Netflix, if you are old enough to watch it. Do I like Iron Man? That reminds me, I didn't even talk about the Buildable Iron Man set. Alright, firstly, I feel like with Iron Man, there are two types of people in the world. You have people who think that Iron Man is the greatest thing to ever exist. And you have people that are just like, yeah, he's cool. I'm that one. Like, he's cool, but like, I don't get why people like praise him like he's the greatest thing. I mean, people could say that about Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, there's just something with like Iron Man and Tony Stark. I'm like, no, you're a really cool character and I love your growth. But like, exactly, Pat. Like, see, that's the perfect example. But yeah, I get him. But like, I don't think he's as amazing as like people make him out to be. Like I think Batman and Spider-Man are the sort of like peak of each of like DC and Marvel. Like, they're the most popular ones, like, they're the most basic ones to love, but there's a reason for that. And, like, I don't understand why, like, Iron Man is being sort of, like, plastered as, like, the best thing ever all the time. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Hey, Corey, how you going? Oh, dear. I used to hate Iron Man, but now he's, like, a mid-tier character for me. See, I never hated him. He just was never my favorite. Like, I was like, oh, like, he's really cool. Like, I love the fact that he made his own suit. Like, that's really awesome. Like, he's really smart. That's great. And I love what he's done. But, like, that's about it. Really good, Corey. Thank you for asking. Batman is not amazing. Spider-Man is the amazing one. True. Sorry. The Amazing Spider-Man! Love that. Oopsies. Boink. But, yeah, I like Iron Man. But, like, yeah. He's just, like, good. Like, I wouldn't even say, like, there's better characters, I feel like, with more depth, more, I mean, Iron Man has got a lot of depth, I can't say that. But yeah, there we go. That's about it. Iron Man wasn't even a super popular character until the MCU started. That's very true. Like, Jon Favreau's movie did amazing things for that character, and I really like that film. Like, I think it was really well done, especially for the time. Really great. I hope so, Lego Journey, but I don't think it will come out for a while just because of the fact that we've got a skyscraper already. Iron Man's growth has, as much as the next person, right, I see. However, I'm a huge sucker for sci-fi tech until the nanotech suit showed up. Yeah, that's one thing. See, that's one complaint that I have is like, I loved the original Iron Man suits and now it doesn't even look like a suit anymore. Like all of the nanotech stuff looks weird. Like I think the last one that I really enjoyed was the one in Homecoming. Like everything in Infinity War and Endgame just didn't look right. It didn't look like a suit that could exist anymore. And those movies, I feel like, are really grounded in sort of like what's real. And it just ruined it. I love the suit assembly scene. Same! And just the fact that it's sort of like on him anymore, I'm just like, what? No, bad. Don't listen to him. No, I think we could do that. I think so. Bag 3! That's what I'm worried about too, Mega. And like, okay, this is something that like, I still need to talk about the Iron Man set. Eternals got 4 sets. Shang-Chi got 2. Spider-Man's technically got 1, but like 2 supporting ones to give you the characters. Why does Doctor Strange only get 1? Thor's probably only going to get 1 or 2. Like, these are really popular films. Like, I feel like we should at least have 2. And I hope that like, if we're only going to get 1, maybe we get another one further down the line. Please. Like, 1, I feel like you're just not going to get enough of what that movie sort of contains that people enjoy. So, like, 1 for the shows is good, but, like, for the movies, I feel like there's a bit more. So, yeah, no one really cares about Eternals. I feel like even when the movie comes out, like, just the fact that it's all the same thing repackaged ain't good. Have you watched Arrowverse? My favorite was The Flash, season 1. I watched season 2 and half of season 3, and then I ditched. Arrow was really good, though, for the most part. Loved that one. Love that one. But, okay, so we need another Hulk movie. Yeah, we do. Like, how come Mark Ruffalo hasn't got a solo film? Like, Hawkeye gets a TV show. Everyone else has gotten a movie. What about Mark Ruffalo? Mate. I am going to, Matt. I'm going to film it after this video. I've got my thumbnail done. I did it this morning. He's not allowed to get a movie? Rude. Come on, Marvel. Universal has Hulk rights. That's true. I forgot about... No, wait. I thought Disney bought the Hulk. Too expensive, apparently. Can't they do something like Sony? Come on. That's mean. Like, if Sony can do it... Come on. Come on. There's a new trailer for Harry Potter. Wait, the Fantastic Beasts movie? Yay, I got Spider-Girl. I also have that hairpiece for Captain Marvel. I wanted to swap it out, but I don't know what one to give her. So, we'll see. No, it's okay. Finally, he'll be in She-Hulk. That's what I heard. But, like, it's a movie. That's about She-Hulk, not about him. So, there we go. If Ruffalo got in What If, he's not as expensive as we think. That's true. I mean, like, I feel like the character of the Hulk, because he hasn't had a movie, like, I think he's going to be the least sort of favorited character after Hawkeye's show. Like, I think the Hawkeye show will come out and people will like Hawkeye again. Or just like Hawkeye in general. And now Mark Ruffalo will be the worst one. So, there's that. Yeah, I should go watch the Fantastic Beasts trailer. But at the same time... Ooh. There we go. Wait, alright. Scar. She's so cute. Did everyone like... Can we... Alright, no. Firstly, I need a... Mom! Here we go again. Okay, my mum just asked me what I would like for food. So, we're all good. So, let's talk about the final Marvel set finally. I've been trying to get on with this. So, the Buildable Iron Man. This is the final set. This is an interesting one, right? Because, like, we just went on about, you know, Iron Man's, do I want a Buildable Iron Man? Not really. When I hear Buildable Iron Man, it just makes me think of, like, Hulkbusters. And apparently it's not like the good old 2012... By the way, Spider-Girl. Yay! It's not like the good old 2012 ones, which I think is a good thing. But this is something that I haven't heard about, right? Like, I haven't seen, like, like people talking about this too majorly. What's everyone's thoughts on what this could be? UCS Gunship or Daily Bugle? Daily Bugle! You won't regret it. Also, I wish I was at the Lego store. To get the Daily Bugle, look at it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I need to hurry up and make my video on it so I can make your lives easier. Thank you, chat, for agreeing with me. Daily Bugle over the Gunship any day. Sorry. So, the Gunship. Even a Star Wars fan is saying it. Bugle. That's so true. We gotta get the Bugle. Alright, so the Buildable Iron Man. Buildable Iron Man for me. That's exactly what I thought, Pen. And that's exactly what I was going to say. I'm pretty sure the Buildable Iron Man will be like Harry and Hermione. Be a brick-built character. Something like that. That's going to be cool. Am I going to buy that? Maybe not. Will I use my land support and do a build stream on it instead? Yeah. Sign me up. I think it'll be really cool. I've seen 3D printed Iron Mans, both by the person who made my Sig Fig one and the one who made Ant-Man. They looked really sick. Like, I just hope that it's like an MCU suit. I think it'll be really cool. Like, you can't get worse than that. So I like the Bugle. Like Buble. But makes you feel fancy. Wish it was a buildable Ant-Man. Same. Actually, no, I don't, because I bought my one. My one's superior. I showed it to the Lego store manager when I went, and she was like, that's amazing. I was like, thank you. I know, right? Galactus as well would be sick. I want to get a 3D printed Galactus. Like, for me personally, like, even if they existed, I feel like the 3D printed ones just look more slick. Like, they look like an actual minifigure because you don't have all the bricks. But it's like, they're very expensive. Very expensive. Same here, Lego Wonder. And I remember making that video, right, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, we haven't gotten a giant man. And everyone's like, in the Civil War set. I'm like, it's not giant enough. Like, I know that there is one, but it's not like a buildable figure. Like, I'm thinking, like, Harry and Hermione. Like, it's not big enough, I feel like, to be classified giant man. Like, doesn't work. Why does everyone want me to rank things? Should I just start doing tier list videos every week? Hey guys, welcome back. I actually do want to do some tier list videos though. Like, I've got some ideas for them. The Eternal sets, Domo, Rishitten. It's literally just biggest to smallest price tag for the Eternals. Easy. Who's my least favorite MCU character? Everyone say, when I say Captain, you say Marvel. Captain. Captain. Now we just gotta wait for the stream delay. I love that. Nah, Pen. Bigger. Bigger. Because and I tested this out, my Giant Man figure, when I posed it all, it felt very, very close to what would be like minifigure scale. So for Galactus, increase that. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Even bigger. Favorite Harry Potter character? When I say Hermione, you say Granger. Hermione. 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 I saw, oh my gosh, that reminds me. I saw this amazing video on TikTok last night, and it was someone at like this, like, it looks like a theme park or like show performance, right? And this guy had like this like whip, and he was like going back and forth. He was like, and then he starts going, Snape, Snape, Sever, and then like the audience is like, Dumbledore, and then they like kept going, and I was like, brilliant, brilliant, thank you. Captain Marvel got so much of a presence in Wafiv. I said that so wrong. You wanna know why? Because they were trying to fix her character because people didn't like her, and you know what they did? They made her worse. Just saying, guys, lockdown's ending next week, and I'm gonna go back to the Lego store for no reason besides the fact that I just want to go inside it to look around. Looking at the door, not enough for me. Just want to look at things. Imagine wandering Captain Marvel facing off. Captain Marvel's in the dust. Everyone's like, Captain Marvel is the strongest Avenger, and anyone who doesn't like her hates women. And I'm like, she's just a bad character. Like, I'm sorry. Scarlet Witch could beat Captain Marvel any day. Like, Captain Marvel, when she was fighting Thanos, did barely anything. Hello? Oh, she was just painful. Painful. Giant Man is nearly 100 feet tall in the comics and Grawp is only 16 feet, so Lego apparently think they're the same height. These characters are not the same height. They didn't make her worse, she's just as bad as before. That's true, we just saw more of her. Like, the fact that she was such a party pooper to Thor, I'm like, girl, there are bigger problems. Leave him alone. When he posting the 4K version, nah, 240p only. Horrible quality, it brings to the charm. Though, I should recreate, there's like the apparating like song when I finally get a green screen one day. Hopefully, that would be fun to do. Can Wanda kill Captain Marvel and then we get a new better version from the multiverse? I second that. Like, it's nothing against Brie Larson. But, I mean, maybe it kind of is. She just seems like a very cold person. I don't know. I just don't like the way that that character's written. I really don't. I can't stand it. I walked out of Captain Marvel. I hated the film. Yikes. See, I remember watching it and I was like, I'm really confused. Like, I know she's called Carol Danvers. Why are they calling her Veers? Like, her name's Captain Marvel. What is this? I thought she was from Earth. Why is she in space? It was such a confusing movie. And then she was just, like, being really mean. I was like, Like, she was very full of herself. You know what? Captain Marvel is like Nate from Ted Lasso. Except she's got superpowers. There we go. That's my best comparison. Can everyone just watch Ted Lasso already, please? It makes your Apple TV... Honestly, I bought a subscription for Apple TV to watch Cherry. And I hated it, and I stopped watching it. Ted Lasso has made up for that fact. You know, I don't feel mad anymore. I'm like, yeah, I spent money on that, but now I've got a free subscription because my dad bought an iPhone and I can watch Ted Lasso. Everything's fine. You know, everything works out in the end. That's what I'm saying. Miss Marvel could replace Captain Marvel. Can we make that happen? Can we speed it up? Like, everyone was like, yay, Captain Marvel's coming to the universe, and then they ruined it. And I'm just like, Peggy Carter's better than Captain Marvel. Peggy Carter is one of the best female characters in the MCU. Just saying. Pen, I hated it. I was so confused. The entire time. A literal frog is better than Captain Marvel. Oh dear. We're so mean. So mean. We do have Free Guy. I watched it last weekend. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was great. I watched it with my dad. He fell asleep during some parts. But I loved it. I don't know, Mega. I've seen a lot of stuff about this. And, like, because I know that they're filming Black Panther at the moment. And I'm like, well, considering, you know, the state of everything, it's like, you want to protect your cast and crew. Like, these people have been out of jobs for ages. And if you need to do that by having everyone who wants to work there be vaccinated right now while, you know, we're still trying to get everything going and slowly rebuild things back to normal, like, I don't know, because, like, I feel like it's not enough to sort of replace someone, but when, like, this movie is being filmed right now, like, you've got to protect these people so that they can have jobs, they can make a living. Like, you don't want there to be a risk. Like, everything could be fine and all good, but, like, there's a risk there. And, I don't know, it's messy. I don't think she'll be replaced, but part of me thinks that, like, Black Panther should have been delayed, so that way, like, in months' time, wouldn't be as bad. I think that's the thing. Who do you think will play Black Panther in the film? I mean, it's going to be Shuri. Shuri's becoming Black Panther. Which, again, is just, like, makes these things even more difficult. Isn't there a Marvel film being filmed in Melbourne? How can there? You're in lockdown. Ha! We had Thor and Shang-Chi. Get wrecked. So I'm so excited. I finally get to see Shang-Chi on Tuesday. Properly. Yes! What camera do I use? It is a Sony A7 III. It was very expensive, and I am glad that I can finally get my money's worth out of it these days. People who have options. Opinions. Oh, right. Yeah, she does. And it's like, it's fine. Like, as long as everyone is safe, that is what's important. Like, if there is a safety risk, then it becomes a big problem. Well, not a big problem, but a problem. And that's why I feel like they should have just delayed it. So that way it's like when things are better. She's the one who plays Shuri. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm not 100% sure on this. Don't quote me. But I'm pretty sure that she's like anti-vaccination, or she doesn't want to get the COVID vaccine. So then because they're filming right now, it's become quite a bit of a problem because, like, you know, we're still like slowly heading out of everything. And I feel like, personally, I feel like it's a tiny bit early to be taking like someone on who hasn't had a vaccination when like filming a show. Like, I think in maybe like 6 months time, it's not going to be as bad because like it's going to be safer for everyone overall. But like right now, it just feels like you're putting a lot of people's lives at risk who haven't been working. Like the US has not had people filming things very much at all. It's been very, very risky. And I feel like there are going to have to be so many extra precautions taken, which like if they can be taken, that's great. But I don't know. It makes things very complicated for them in general. I have seen the new Batman sets. I will be filming a video on it because we've already talked about them here. I know, I hated getting vaccinations at school. Like, I distinctly remember there was someone in my grade, like, who had, like, flexed or something. Like, they sat down to get their vaccine, and they flexed their muscles, and then the needle, like, went back out. And I was, like, scarred after that experience. I was like, oh, dear. These days, I'm not as bad. Like, I feel like I've had to have enough blood tests now that I'm just like, meh. I don't care. We're all good. We're all good. My parents went to a person's house 3 hours ago, and they said they'd be back in 1 hour. I've called them 13 times and texted them. No response. What should I do? Do you know the person's house number? Because I would call them. Definitely call them. What does this play feature do? I'm really confused right now. I like pineapple pizza. Same. And then my mom yells at me because she's like, that's disgusting. I'm like, just because you don't like pineapple. Rude. That's fine. I found a coconut whose numbers. I've had 3 jabs in the last few months. Nice. I don't know their number. Oh, dang. I found out that we're getting booster shots in our country the other day, and I was like, yay. Because I read this article and it's like, yeah, if there's an outbreak, like, we might have to shut the borders again. I'm like, don't you dare. Like, I will move countries. Whoops. I say that as if I wouldn't miss my family. No, I would miss my family a lot. I'm just like, really, can we, like, not? Can we live, please? Pain. Just pain all the time. Pineapple and pizza, you're banned. Look, hear me out. Hear me out. I don't think it works with ham. I think that's too many, like a Hawaiian pizza, there's too many flavors. Pineapple on pizza on its own? Okay, I can do that. Charlie, you want to know what I did? I ordered some from Target when they were on sale. And then I'm going to do a little, I was thinking about keeping them and then, how long was that? Now that I'm saying this out loud, this is a horrible idea that I planned. I should just return them straight away. I'm an idiot sometimes. Wait, I'm doing this the wrong side. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Got it. Kmart is cheaper. Kmart is just a regular standard, but Target had things on sale, and I was really hoping that the Marvel CMF was going to appear there, but it didn't. And I was like, well, that's fine. That's fine. Also, everyone, you know how great I've felt? So, like, I haven't even opened Bricklink to browse anything since I made that video saying that I'm not buying things for this month. Like, I really don't want to buy anything in November either. Or at least for half of November. That's sort of my plan. Because, like, I know when making the video I said maybe November. The more I've sort of sat and thought about it, I'm like, no. We're not going to buy anything in November until the very end of the month. Very end of the month. You're just taking time to think, that's all. True, but my time to think is coming far too late. Far too late. Big W has the Marvel CMF. Do they really? Dang. Because, like, I know that there's been sort of... Have I built this wrong? Or have I picked up the wrong size plate? Is that what's going on? No, these are the same. Okay, now I'm really confused. There we go. I need to avoid spending any money except for reaching promo for the remainder of the year. See, that's me too. Like, that's the whole reason why I don't want to buy anything. Because I'm just like, I'm not, I'm just, I'm enjoying all of the things that I'm buying, but I'm like, I don't need these at this specific moment. Like with Christmas coming up and, like, the borders reopening and everything, it's like, I want to be saving to go and travel. Like, I should, and, like, put my money towards a house. It's like, I shouldn't be buying these things right now. Like, it's not the time. Don't need it. We're all right. So I've been really good. And, yeah, I don't want to buy anything in November either until, like, halfway through the month. That makes sense. I can't find the Marvel CMF anywhere. The only place I was able to find them was the Lego store itself. That's it. And even then... Okay, hold on. I need this from another angle. Because I can't see what's going on. I think it's here, but then this doesn't look right. Because... This is so painful. So painful. We need to save up. Exactly. And then just, like, think about it. Like, when it gets to January... and there's all the new sets and the Batman sets for me. Like, I want that stuff. Like, yeah, cool, I could go back and buy something that's, like, old, but not right now. Not right now. Not when I know that there is stuff coming. So I tried pen, it didn't help. I figured it out. I placed the one over the pieces in the wrong spot. So I've got it now. Luckily. Luckily. What do you guys think the best minifig in the CMF is? For me, personally... I want to go Captain Carter. I think her hairpiece looks amazing. She has amazing detail. Great accessories. Works. Is there any sets you hated as a kid but now like them? Not that I can think of. Mainly just because any of the sets that I didn't like as a kid, like, I just didn't buy and haven't never bought. So there's not really anything that I can think of. Ooh, there we go. Happy Friday to you. It's Saturday for me. You want to try again? Zombie Cap for me. Zombie Cap has grown on me. I still don't like the fact that there's 4 Captain America shields and 3 Captain America, like, variant characters. But I loved that episode. And he's a cool looking figure. I mean, he's always been a cool looking figure. When will the stream end? Ben, it's almost like you don't want to be here. Say this all the time. You're such a bully. It'll end when I finish this bag. Because I want to do the rest of this next week. There we go. What are some of the sets you regret buying? For me, it was the Mario starter course, just because it wasn't a starter course. And it wasn't great. Oh, and an entire box of Harry Potter CMFs. Like, if I was going to get a whole box of anything, it should have been the Marvel CMF. Because there are so many duplicates that I can see myself using. Whereas Harry Potter, there just wasn't that many. And I've still got so many of them. Like, I'll get rid of them hopefully one day. But, like, I definitely regret buying a full box. Not doing that again. Big impulsive purchase. And that's what I mean. It's like, this year, it's like, I could have gone and bought an entire Marvel box. But no, like, I'm like, you know what? Like, let's actually be smart with my money. Let's not spend that much. Let's try to be really good. Also, I've increased the build box, by the way. I don't know if anyone could tell, but I tried to increase it a tiny bit. So that everyone could see. I regret buying all of Unikitty. Nah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about that. Not at all. I don't get the hate for the spider buggies. I mean, for me, I'm just like, why is this a thing? Like, you're Spider-Man. You should be swinging through the city. Not driving a car, but okay. I need to ask this so I can play out my COVID restricted activities. Ah, I see. I mean, I'm going for, like, because it's the last weekend, I'm like, you know what? I need to go on another COVID walk. Like, I see it on Insta, I see it on TikTok all the time, where it's like all of these girls just being like, all right, well, now that that's over, it's time for my hot girl walk. And they just go out on a walk, and I'm like, I like this attitude. But yeah, I'm like, well, it's the last one. You know what? COVID walk. Let's go. Let's go and exercise. Happy Saturday. Thank you! Jewel Mandela was really mediocre. Really? I've never heard that come out of someone's mouth. Never. Lego thinks Spider-Man has a garage to rival the Batcave. Exactly. And, like, I don't... Like, that's why I never buy Spider-Man playsets. Like, I love Spider-Man, but I'm not going to spend my money on those Spider-Man playsets that I just don't care for. Also, going back to me not buying Lego, I've also not bought any mock parts. Like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, this is actually a really stupid exception. Like, I'm building mocks, but it's like, a lot of the pieces that I bought for my Daredevil one, I bought before I, like... set myself this challenge, so I was like, I don't actually need them. Like, I really don't. I'm also having second thoughts about the Harry Potter promo. I might try and build it myself or part it out, because it doesn't look like there's going to be any exclusive pieces, and if there's not, stuff that. I'm buying the set off Bricklink. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'm already going to fail my job as a reviewer if I can't get it on the day one. Because if I can't get it day one and let you know what it's like before you have the opportunity to buy it, like, this is a promo. Like this stuff you need to be early. So if I can't let you know really early, like, if it's worth picking up or not, then, like, nah, we're going in blind, people. I'm sorry, I had to fail my job. I really love your Daredevil mock. Thank you! I can't wait till because what I did, right, is I bought all of, like, the red 1x1s and, like, red pieces to finally finish the bottom of, like, everything that I needed. I wanted to get the lamppost too, but Bricks and Pieces didn't have it, which really sucks. And then I realized I've got some tan, like, 2x2s that I got off the Pick-a-Brick wall, so I can start the next level. The only thing I would need to buy is plates, but I might just sit and hold off on that for a bit. I might wait until November so that I can really, truly do my challenge. So, buy that one, you won't regret not getting it. Wait, buy what? The promo? Oh, well, that's the thing, right? It's like, I'm tempted to, but I'm like, what am I going to do with these sets? Like, I mean, technically I could get something that has, like, I could get one of the older buildings, like the Astronomy Tower or something, sell off the figures, and then use those tan parts in order to build the Daredevil mock. That's an option, but at the same time, I'm like, surely I should just buy it off Bricklink. I don't know. When will you make Ravenclaw and Slytherin common rooms? I mean, I'm kind of counting on that promo. I'm tempted to start Slytherin and rip out the Chamber of Secrets from the set, because I've got none of those things on display. Like, I like them, but, like, I'm not going to display that entire castle. I don't need to. So I'm thinking about ripping that out and doing the Slytherin common room in that gap. And then Ravenclaw I will wait for. So there we go. There we go. Use K temporarily until you get the pieces filled. I love that. I like the Titanic, but there's no way I'm buying it. I don't have space for it. Not for me. But it's a really impressive model. Like, the set designers did an incredible job with that. It is beautiful. So well done. Are you going to buy the Home Alone set? Probably not. I think it's just too expensive. Like, I've seen Home Alone once, and it was for the first time last year, and I really enjoyed it. But, like, I can't see myself... Like, I've got the Gingerbread House and, like, the 2 other newer Winter Village sets are on the way. By the way, everyone, my land support got approved, so I've got a ton of sets to be build streamed coming in and make more videos on. I'm very excited. Very excited. I'll do a vote so that you guys can pick which one we go through first. So if anyone's got any of the Marvel mechs that they haven't built and would like to build them with me, save them, because they're arriving soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's blue. Yum. Last time. But yeah, with Home Alone, it's like I would rather have the Winter Village sets and have like a Santa display than a Home Alone house. Like, I feel like it's gonna be an awesome set, but I just can't see myself wanting to display it. Like, I would rather have a more festive looking build than just like a house. We need to build the gauntlet. I'm so excited for that pin. I'm so excited. Let me know whenever you find it, because mine's really accessible to go and grab. I can't wait. I've been dying to build it because I want to get lights to put on it. Oh, I built this the wrong way. Whoops. No, I haven't. Wait, I had to turn it around. What am I doing? There we go. I still haven't watched Home Alone. I mean, it took me so long to do it. So long. I'm stuck between the Civil War Crossbones set, Shang-Chi cast set, Home Alone Vulture set, and Ghost Rider set. I've got the Civil War Crossbones set, except it's on the floor, and I haven't watched it. So there's that. The Shang-Chi cast set, I haven't arrived yet. That's in my land support order. So again, I can't really speak on that one. The No Way Home Vulture set, the figures are amazing. The Vulture's wings are like cool, but they could be better. And the Ghost Rider set, if it's the new Ghost Rider set, I would honestly say no. The card design's pretty cool, but the figures aren't too special. So I would probably go for the Shang-Chi cast set, I think. That's what I would go for. Or No Way Home. You can make the Home Alone house into the Sanctum. That is true. I mean, we don't know what it looks like. Like, it could have a really cool color scheme. It could be an awesome parts pack. It could be. But, yeah, I don't see myself doing that. Did you buy the Batmobile? Which one? Wait, Batmobile. Like, Tumblr Batmobile? I've got the small one. I'm not going to buy the big one. I was watching Solid Brick Studios' review on it. I haven't finished it, but I started watching it. And that was cool. I'm really tempted to buy something for $150, but I don't know if I should. Well, here's the thing, TNT. Is there anything that you really like at the moment? I found my sealed Bricktober packs. Which ones? Which ones? I want to know. Hold up. Wait. What way around does this go? Here. Okay, wait. Wait, I've got the chain round the wrong way. We're off to a great start. Great start. They make the Home Alone set microscale? Imagine if they did. I don't know, Brick Falcon. Personally, the way I see it is that they'll do... Wait. Am I supposed to... Oh, I see. The way I see it is that I don't think they'll do another Friends apartment next year. If anything, they'll do a Sesame Street. Which I'm on board for. I'm on board. Infinity War and Jurassic World. Yeah, lucky. You have Don Cheadle. See you, Samia. An Iron Man helmet and the Legends one, but I don't know if I should. I mean, TNT, I would probably save your money because, like, the Batman sets have just been revealed. There's gonna be, like, the Black Friday promo soon. I just feel like now in general, not the best time to buy Lego. Like, I think if you were gonna buy an October set, you buy it on October 1st. If not, probably just wait. Because apparently double VIP points is gonna be a thing. I've missed something. Oh, it's supposed to be here. I see. Yeah, double VIP points apparently is going to be coming back in October. So, like, if that's actually happening, you might as well wait. Like, I just don't see a good enough reason, I think, to buy any Lego at the moment. Is this supposed to stick out? Have I made a mistake? Like, it looks like it's in line, but it's not. Oh dearie me. I've got to go back again. Is the Venator worth getting? I love it. I think it still is. You mean November? Wait, did it say November? The thing I saw was that apparently there's going to be a promo in October. I don't know if that's true. But I see where I went wrong now. I put the plates on the top at the wrong spot. Aha, got it. Wait, yes, did it. Nicholas, thank you so much for the $5. Did I see you change my member fig? Also, I love your non-Lego challenge. Thank you, I did. I updated and I put everyone's together. I fixed them all. We're all good. I've also got someone's parts the other day, which I need to add in, which I haven't done yet. Sorry. I mean, sometimes they're slow, Ali. Like, I remember there was one on a calendar and it never actually... Oh, no. It wasn't on the calendar and it suddenly appeared. I'm 2 episodes into Squid Game. Lego Marvel because they actually get sets. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Yay! I have the bridge. Wait, am I not allowed to stick the
Did
place
you
on
see
yet?
I changed my member
Maybe I
fig?
should do
Also
four
love
then,
your
just
no
so I
Lego
can stick it all
challenge.
together. Or not. Or can I? Hold up. Okay. Wait a second. I think I can do this. 11th to the 17th. I mean, we'll just have to sit and wait then, I think. Sit and wait. Because, like, it's soon enough that, like, we don't need to panic just yet. Yes. I'm doing this a few steps too early. But we're getting there. I did pen. I'm so proud of Brian. You know, he's really been working super hard to get his career started, and he deserves it. He really does. Check this out. Woo. This looks so bare bones at the moment. It looks kind of funny. Okay, wait. Then that's supposed to go there? How am I supposed to put that back in? Oh dear. Oh dear, that's so annoying if those are the dates. I know, right? Especially if you bought any of the October sets. Speaking of, my Disney castle should be arriving next week, I think. Oh no. Oh dear, there we go. Yeah, I did it. Alrighty. We have the bridge battle. Is this how long it is? If so, that means I can plan ahead and order. Oh my gosh. We have a Lego Avengers game advert in here. That's ridiculous. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. It is. Now that's interesting. Well, that allows me to plan. This is shorter than I thought it was going to be, but I like it. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. I don't know if we will get any Infinity Saga sets next year. I hope we do, but I don't know if we will, because there's a lot of movies. A lot of movies. Hey, Jaden. There we go. Alright, I also didn't show you all of the figures. All of the figures. Okay, so let me go through them all. I want to show you them all before we end. Between the Astronomy Tower and Hogsmeade Visit, which set would you recommend the most? I mean, Ricardo, if you've got other Hogwarts buildings, I would go Hogsmeade just because it's something different. However, the Astronomy Tower is a gorgeous looking castle. So if you haven't got any Hogwarts buildings, get the Astronomy Castle. If you've got Hogwarts buildings already, Hogsmeade. Pardon me, I keep burping. All right, we have Spider-Man. Here's the original Spider-Man. This is my first version of this character. I now have another Spider-Man suit. I'm pretty sure that this is my 11th or 10th Spider-Man figure. They're all different. Oopsies. Pardon me. Pardon me. That's a relief, Joe. That would have been an incredibly awkward situation if they didn't respond before that. The overused 2012 Spidey. True. I wish he had the dual molded boots, but that's fine. That's fine. Then we have the Green Goblin. This figure is sick. Like, he looks so good. I didn't know that he had arm printing. I love that. And dual molded legs. Like, he's sick. He also has a pumpkin bomb and a decent glider. Love that. Wait, that's your only one? Mm-hmm. I don't buy Spider-Man playsets. Besides this and the Bugle. Those are the only, like, Spider-Man sets that I have. Just because I don't want random vehicles. Next up, we have Aunt May. Yay, Aunt May. She has the same head as the one from the Bugle, same hair, just a torso, because, you know, it's winter and she's cold. Love that. Then we have, oh, why is my nose so itchy? We have Craven the Hunter, who is exclusive to this set. I don't know much about him as a character, but apparently he's going to be in the second Spider-Man game, so that's cool. Glad I've got him. The more Spider-Man villains, the better. Wait, is the only figure? Oh no, I've still got the Scarlet Spider and Scorpion. And then we have Spider-Girl. Again, I'm pretty sure she's exclusive to the set. I really like her. She looks really cool, even though her outfit's pretty simple. Love it. Oh wait, I'm supposed to put a... Where am I? I don't know. I have Craven. He's cool. Like, isn't that the first time they did that, like, fur piece from memory? Yeah, and then there's Spider-Girl. whose hair I edited for the thumbnail to make it look like me. That's the hair I wanted to put on Captain Marvel. I want to buy another one. I really like her outfit. Looks great. Then I am still in the bags. We have Scorpion and the Scarlet Spider, who look really cool. Do you know something else about the thumbnail before we end? If you look closely in the background, I've got comic books in the background. And I was like, you know what? That would look really cool if I have like some of the comic strips. And then all of a sudden, I was like, you know what? Just to make the Spider-Man and Marvel gatekeepers mad, I'm going to pick a comic that I have read so that they can't tell me that I haven't read it. And the one that I picked is the night Gwen Stacy died. So if you look closely, it's that. Which is pretty morbid, but at the same time, it also takes place on a bridge. So, there we go. It's also got the Green Goblin who looks exactly like this one, which was pretty cool. Yeah. So, there we go. But in reality, once I've built the bridge, we're going to throw MJ off of it. I'm going to build an MJ that looks like the one from the Raimi universe. And we're going to throw her off the bridge. Rip Gwen. I know. I love Gwen too. I love Gwen. She was amazing. She was so cool. Anyway, everyone, thanks so much for hanging with me and building the bridge battle. We're going to finish it next week. I really love the look of this set. I'm so excited to finish it because I think it's going to look so good with the bugle, and then I'm going to put all of the villains next to it. Part of me is actually tempted to swap out the Green Goblin figures because this one is so much more detailed than that one. I might do that. Yeah, good idea. Good idea, me. And then I'll add like Craven and everything like that. I'm very, 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 very excited. So I'm sorry, Joe. I'm glad that you can like breathe and relax now though. That's really good to see. I will see you all on my Monday. Today is my Saturday. So please go and watch Spider-Man 2 this weekend so we can all fangirl about it together and discuss our distaste for MJ. No one likes her. Banana, happy birthday for tomorrow. Although I will be streaming Mario Kart tomorrow on the gaming channel. So I'll see you then if you're going to be there. Hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to eat my lunch and I will see you very shortly. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Galactus Spider-Man 2. Yes, Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2. Doc Ock. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2. For me, it's on Netflix. See you.